I'm Mark Munoz, and you're watching the MMA Show.
We took care of it, and it didn't take long. It didn't hurt me. You know, it's just miscalculation. Maybe it wasn't Brazilian time. I don't know, but it won't happen again.
And if I could just ask you about the emotion of this win, I've had a rough stretch lately. I know she got up and kind of dusted off her shoulders a little bit. You were pretty emotional. How did that win feel for you?
Emotional about?
About the victory. I know you've had kind of a rough stretch lately, but I noticed this was kind of a big win, even over a newcomer. You were pretty emotional after.
Yeah, I've been through some, tough spot, in life, but this is just life, the way it happens, and this fight was very special for me because I put a lot of work in it and opened my eyes to a lot of things, so I'm very happy, I'm very prepared to whatever comes next.
I have a question for Dana, John and Shay. Dana, how impressed were you with the two UK fighters, two of the fighters that I've seen on the regional circuit who've done very well? How impressed were you with them tonight?
Yeah, very. No, I mean, Adam started the show with a bang, man. I mean, that was awesome. He came out, and I think Joe Rogan said it. He didn't miss one punch or kick, and then pulls off the submission. He looked awesome, and yeah, I mean, it was a great night for everybody. Happy with everybody. I don't care what country you're from, man.
Question for Mark Munoz. Could you just start by giving me thoughts on the fight? How it went? Are you happy with your performance and everything?
Man, I thought that was a bad fight. It was an awesome fight. He came with it, and I was just trying to knock his head off. So I tried my best, and he just took the punches, man. I hit him so hard, I hit him so hard.
I think there was one particular moment he was just climbing up the cage or something, and you hit him as he was getting back to his feet, and he just kind of walked through it like some sort of zombie.
I know, man, it's crazy. He's got a freaking granite chin. And I mean, I wanted to test it, and I did. So,
what goes through at that point when you just hit him with one of your best shots, and he just walks through it? What do you think?
Damn. That's what I thought. But I'm a persistent dude, Like I'm gonna keep hitting him until he falls. So, I mean, that's what I trained for. I trained to do that. I told you that Donkey Kong was gonna come out when I came on top, when I get on top, and that's what I did. Donkey Kong came out.
Were you happy that the fight ended on a cut stoppage?
I don't know. Was it a cut stoppage? I don't know.
It's gone pulled out because of the.
Oh really? Oh really? I would have went 3, 4, or 5 rounds more. So, I mean, I don't know. I love.
Yeah, I think Leben was hurt, man. Leben doesn't quit. Let people quit for him if he's not hurt. He was hurt.
Question for Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, the nature of the stoppage notwithstanding, a couple of days ago you and Chris at the pre-fight presser talked about the fact that you both believe this booked the #1 contention for the division.
Yeah.
Are you still adamant of that fact now?
I think I proved the point in that fight. I mean, if the boss thinks so,
Dana, your thoughts on contention for Munoz now?
Yeah, we just talked about this. I don't know. We'll see.
Dana, I was just wondering how you find the British audiences compared to crowds across the pond.
They're crazy, man. It's awesome. I love the energy. I love, anytime you've ever been here, anywhere in England, first time tonight ever in 10 years since I've been here that a guy jumped the barrier and ran into the octagon. That was crazy. That's the first time I've ever seen that. But no, the fans here are awesome, man. They're loud. I love it here. Love it.
And a question for Jason, how are you feeling after tonight's fight, and where do you go from there?
It was a hard fight to come back from a loss, I'm a gal obviously being in the top 10 rankings. But I've got to take some stuff from that fight. I lost, and I've got stuff to work on. Hopefully I'm going to come back, and I'll fight harder and I'll fight stronger. I bring a fight every time I come.
Dave, just a quick follow-up. I was actually going to ask you about the guy that jumped into the cage. Brazil, we had like a program come into the cage. They had a guy jump into the cage. Does that concern you at all? Anything, safety measures, anything like that?
it's going to happen here and there. You know, they got him out of there quick. Whatever.
And,
At least he wasn't naked.
good point there.
Yeah, probably.
And you mentioned the TV deal. I know that you said that you were the fight next week, the Dos Santos Cain Velasquez fight. You were trying to make it happen over here. Is there anything news in regards to that as far as where it's going to broadcast?
Yeah. Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I announced it on the call the other day.
Premier Sports.
We're over here. Yeah. What did I say?
Premier Sports.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Traveling to the call. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Andrea Bruni from MMA Cafe, Rome. Two questions for Dana, please. First one, do you think it will be possible a match between John Fitch and Carlos Condit?
Well, I don't know. Right now, Carlos Condit wants to fight. He wants to fight on the same card as GSP and Diaz. So we'll see what happens.
So
Koscheck has been offered.
it would be great.
Could be him and Koscheck.
Second question.
And Condit wanted that fight. So
Second question, when we'll see UFC in Italy?
in Italy,
Yeah.
actually had some gentlemen here this evening. I don't know if they're still here, but we had some guys from Italy here checking it out. So hopefully very soon. Hopefully they like what they saw tonight, and very, very soon.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
MMA News Poland, question for Mark. You asked specifically for a title shot, and I'm here. And I would like to know what would you do better than others didn't?
Hit him harder on top. I mean, I hit hard on top, and I'm confident. I'm confident in my game. I feel that I beat two top five opponents. I feel that I train really hard. I train hardest. I train harder than anybody I know, and I want to be the best. I want to be a world champ. Plain and simple.
And two questions to Dana. I would like to know, I don't like the money thing, but last time the Nick Diaz said there's not too much money involved in the sport. But I would like to know, is it your plan to pay the same money in the farther future to the top elite fighters like in boxing? Is it your plan?
Well, believe me, there's guys make money in this sport. The stuff that Nick Diaz says is crazy, okay? If you were at that press conference, he also said he didn't go to school to buy houses. Okay, so if you want to take what he said about the money, Nick Diaz has made a lot of money this year. Believe me when I tell you, Nick Diaz can buy a house, whatever kind of house he wants to buy. So, yeah, these guys, there are guys that make lots of money, guys that make good money, and there's guys that are working their way up. Yeah, believe me, nobody wants to be paying guys boxing kind of money more than I do. Realize this, the UFC first started making money in 2006. From 2001 to 2006, we were almost $50 million in the hole, right? And over that time, not one fighter ever got paid late, check bounced, no employees at Zuffa ever. The Fertitta brothers funded this thing for that long. 2006, we started turning a profit. From 2006 to 2011, I can't remember what the number is, but it's like 40-something millionaires. 40-something millionaires, 20-something multi-millionaires, and the list goes on and on. From 2006 to 2011. Boxing has been around for 100 years. It's been a mainstream sport before television. Okay? NFL has been around for 50 or 60 years. I don't know how many years, but something like that. Soccer has been around forever. What we've been able to do in that much time, and the money that's been made by guys who, you know, would have ended up being wrestling coaches or would have had mixed martial arts studios or martial arts studios, it's pretty phenomenal. And let me tell you what's not happening. We're not going this way, we're going this way. So the money's only going to get better. We're growing. We're in 500,000 homes worldwide right now. What am I talking about? 500 million homes. We're in 500 million homes worldwide in 22 different languages. And tonight here we broke the arena record. So sport's only getting bigger. It's not getting smaller. And guys are going to make a lot of money.
And the last one.
So it's easy. So I wanted to say, it's easy to sit here and go, when are guys going to make boxing money? What is boxing money? 25 million? That's what Floyd and Pacquiao make. Who else makes 25 million? If you look throughout the entire sport of boxing, most of the guys don't make anything. Most of the guys don't make what these guys made here tonight in bonus.